Welcome to the second day of International Conference on Computing, Communication and Digital Systems, which is being held at Bahria University from 8th till 9th of March 2017. We're joined by a very special guest,
Dr. Sander Schorer from the Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences. We will be talking to him about his area of expertise along with his experience in Islamabad so far. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, sir. My first question to you is that can you tell us a bit about your expertise in the area of research?
Yeah, in keywords, it's culture for business. So what I do is that professionals or students becoming professionals, I help them to prepare for doing business with China, with the Gulf, with Europe, with America, and there's a lot of things that you do automatically and you think it's normal, but it doesn't always work very well. So it's important that students know what works and what doesn't work in areas of the world, and that's my field.
So what do you feel is the landscape of IoT in Pakistan?
I think you have an opportunity because you have a very skilled young labor force, students. You have an ability for the technical, the engineering. There is a shortage of that in the Western countries, and if you are able to get the right infrastructure and make, like India is doing it, and I think, and they're doing it massively, and I definitely think that Pakistan has. It could be a good competitor, and so if you set up the infrastructure and have the skills to offer, yeah, you can win the game.
And how do you see this sector, like you said, that it's going to help the students to develop their mindset and also experiences in a better way in this field? How do you see the sector of technical education inside Pakistan in the future?
You know, I was quite impressed with, I was here a few years ago, and then I saw that there was a kind of national committee meeting for higher education, and I could see there is a kind of long-term strategy in Pakistan, and I think that is the right path they're on. So continue as you are doing, I would say.
So, sir, if we talk about the conference a bit, how do you find the management of this so far in the university and overall?
Yeah, I love it. It's the second time I'm here, and I'm glad to come back. So for me, it's that's convincing as an answer. If you come back, you like it.
And also, as we know that the students of Bahria University come to your campus in summers, yeah. And now you're going to have a collaboration with Bahria University, where the students of Netherlands are going to come to Pakistan in Bahria University.
Yeah.
So, what do you have to say about that?
Well, it's, today is a happy day from my perspective. We just signed with the Honorable Rector. I signed the MOU between our universities, and we already have a very fine collaboration. Since 3 years, we have students coming now, and for me, it's wonderful. I met some of the alumni today, and it's really like meeting old friends, and we had a very nice time. And they bring something also because you have the Pakistani way of living is different in some ways. So if we have Pakistani students inside the Netherlands, we also can learn by being together. So the way we work is that our students must mix with international and Dutch students, and then we give them assignments as mixed teams. And that's how you learn, because in a speech I said, how do you learn to dance? Not from a book. Yeah. So how do you learn to collaborate internationally? By doing it. So what we try to do is to create environments, and we give them the information and say, work. And that's a good way. It's so nice.
Moving to like a bit of a lighter side, how do you find Islamabad so far?
I like Islamabad a lot. Yeah.
Have you been to Pakistan before?
This is my second visit, and it's one of many to come.
Yeah. Anything particular in Islamabad that really struck you?
To be honest, I didn't. Usually when I'm here, the days are packed with appointments. This. So as a tourist, I haven't seen enough yet.
You
but
must.
I want to.
You must visit the Hilltop restaurant, Manal, if you haven't already.
Yeah. No, I didn't. But I usually stay at the Serena Hotel, and there the Zamana restaurant. Oh.
Yeah, I've been there.
Do you like the food?
No, it's not liking. It's loving.
Yeah, I think I also like Serena.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any recommendations of in different areas of research for the Pakistani sector?
Well, I think the world at the moment is globalizing at an incredible pace, and this is happening. Free trade agreements are opening doors that were always closed in the past. I think from a Pakistani perspective, you should look at the region, and you should look at the outsourcing market. So yes, the classic Western countries, but at the same time you have to realize that the world is changing fast, and the emerging markets is where the growth is. Yeah. So that means China. It means other countries. So in your research area, maybe you should also look in the future, not just in the back mirror and see Europe and Britain and other countries. They're super, but they're the past. Maybe the future is ahead and in other countries. Maybe the future is in Pakistan.
So
you never know, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, you know.
So how much do you think this is impacting the educational sector overall?
Well, you should have a vision on this globalization, and you should also facilitate the necessities that come with it. You have to realize that the way we look at education nowadays, it's much more on soft skills. So it is the classic knowledge, the regular curricula is one, but it's also about the attitude and the skills. And the soft skills, we call 21st century skills, that is a very strong driver that is changing the landscape of education. And with that in mind, you also need to offer courses on entrepreneurship, on certain behavior, negotiation skills, sales skills, and get out there and go meet the real life. That is important.
Right. And now this is the last question. Which area do you think have a good potential in the current era, especially in the context of Pakistani development, economic side and all of that?
Well, like this conference, the topic of this conference is very good. The last conference I sadly couldn't join was about global citizenship. That would be definitely another one where I would say, yeah, well chosen. So yeah, the globalization aspects and what it means for the Pakistani skill set, that for those of it in need of it, and yeah, look for the opportunities.
So far, your experience at Bahria, talking to the students, interacting with them. So what do you feel that, which areas do we need to work on more as a university for the students so that it's easier for us to interact, or even on an international level?
It's difficult for me to answer because you know, when I'm here it's really busy and it's too short. So in order to make a right assessment, this question deserves a better answer. So I'll be here in August. Let me do it then and then report back to you at the end of the Bahria Summer School.
I think we will be here.
Yeah.
Good plan.
And any concluding remarks for Bahria University?
I love it, what you do. I love it here, and I'm looking forward to being back at Bahria again and again and again.
We would love to have you back. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for this interview. We hope you enjoyed this discussion with Dr. Sander Shovers on the technical education, along with a lot of other things he talked about relating to the technical education sector and Pakistan.
And this brings us to the end of this special segment on the international conference, which is being held at Bahria University on communication, computing and digital systems. The aim of this conference was to develop a structure and share experiences regarding the research field, whether in terms of organization or industry. So I hope you enjoyed our special transmission. We will see you soon. Take care of yourself.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.